Hi, everyone. About a minute on why energy security requires a 3D grid. Now, I'm sure you heard that over the Christmas holidays, hundreds of thousands of Americans lost power. Big outages in Duke Energy's service territory. Same with the Tennessee Valley Authority. There were a lot of problems. Power plants froze up. Natural gas pipelines couldn't deliver enough gas. There were problems with compressors. Whatever the reasons that these happened, they proved the fragility of our electric grid. And that brings me to the need to have a 3D grid. Now, credit to my friend Tucker Perkins. He came up with this idea. He's at the Propane Council. He said the 3D grid is the overhead grid. That's what we see, power lines, etc. So that's the overhead grid. The on-ground energy grid includes the gasoline in our cars and propane tanks, oil tanks that you see in and around the countryside, and then the underground grid, which of course those are natural gas pipelines, oil pipelines. The 3D grid means we have energy security because we're not relying too heavily on any one of those. If one of them fails, we can turn to the other. So we need all of those. And to quote Winston Churchill, he said, energy security lies in variety and variety alone. Now, he was talking about the British Navy and oil, but it applies to energy security as well when it comes to these different grids. And this is very relevant now because there's a big push on by big NGOs and climate activists claiming we should electrify everything. Put all of our energy demand solely on the electric grid. That's a terrible idea. Terrible idea for energy security. And frankly, we're seeing already how fragile the grid is, and the idea we should put even more demand on it is just a bad idea. Okay, enough on that. For more about me, subscribe to my Substack, robertbryce.substack.com. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.